Happy Friday, everybody. Guess what? It's Friday. The work week is on its way out the door. The weekend is rushing upon us right this very minute. And today, I wanted to show you some things I found at the library today. No, I didn't check them out. I bought them. Super cheap. We're going to talk about it. You might run to your local library. Who knows? We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Woo!
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
Yes. In closing, I will leave you with a quote from Pompeii, 79 AD. Hack! The floor is lava! Happy Friday, Squeaky Chair. I know it's so good to have you back, bro. All right? I just haven't been able to produce my videos in the quality that our subscribers deserve with you gone. Glad you're back. Hey, it's Fri-Yay. Week is out the door or on its way, and we're going to have a little pick-me-up. Actually, it's my pick-me-up. It's the pickups I found at the library today. I don't know if your library does this, but they sell stuff they're getting rid of super cheap. We're going to talk about it. Just hold on 1 second. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. New subscribers, hello. Old subscribers, hello. We love you all. Thanks for being here. In the description, down below, are all our links. Our website, our merch page, discounts on coffee and whatnot. Like, for instance, this fantastic bag of Blackout coffee I just got in the mail today. Delicious. You can get your very own bag. The links are in the description down below with some codes to save you some of your hard-earned cash. So check it out. Just take a minute. You might find something you like. There's also coffee brand coffee down there, which is delightful as well. Let's get into it. First things first. Look what I got yesterday in the mail. 4K The Crow. Super excited about this. No, I did not pick up the fancy steelbook that, for whatever reason, the moment it went on sale, pre-sale, it was out of stock everywhere. I don't understand this. Put it on pre-sale a couple months in advance. Let people buy as many copies as they want, and then you just make them. How about that? But I'm fine with the regular one. It's fine. It's fine. I'm excited about that. I love that movie. It's fantastic. All right. I also picked up Demolition Man. Look, I love Demolition Man. It is a fantastic movie that, for all intents and purposes, is a documentary of what we're going through right this very minute in some instances. And it's just a great movie. I would like to see a 4K of this at some point, but Blu-ray will have to do. I'm cool with that. Now I own it, which I didn't till I got that. And it's super cheap on Amazon, for the record. Excuse me. All right. So some of these I'm aware of. Some of them I know what they are, but none of these have I seen before. And at our library, they sell books, audiobooks, DVDs that they're getting rid of. Super cheap. Like audiobooks are $1. DVDs, 50 cents. Kids' books, I think, are a quarter. I think it's super cheap. So go to if you're wanting to find some decent stuff to watch, go to your local library and see if they have a shop there at the library where you can buy their overstock or their stuff that they don't want to keep anymore or they're getting rid of for super cheap. That's what I did. All right. So, season 1 of Crossing Lines. It's got Donald Sutherland in it, which is why I bought it. I'm going to be honest. I don't know anything about this, but I'll review it. That's right. That's my plan for some of these. I also found, now look, I'm not a fan of Doctor Who anymore. They ruined it. We all know this. But this is the animation collection of the older doctors, like the first and second, I believe it is, among some of the others. And so I was like, yeah, okay, I'll take that. I've never seen it. As long as it's not the garbage they're showing now, I'm cool. I like old Doctor Who. Vengeance. Now, look, excuse me. This has been on my list for a while, and I've got to tell you, BJ Novak. All right, he's well known from being in The Office and one of the writers for the show The Office. He's the temp that ends up in charge of the company, and then the temp again, etc., etc. And his character in that show ruined him for me, if that makes any sense. Excuse me. But that being said, evidently he's a great, great writer in his own right by himself. And this movie is a recent movie that he did. Let me make sure I'm not lying to you now. Boy, I gotta go with the eye doctor. Yeah, written and directed by BJ Novak. And he stars in it. But I've heard nothing but good stuff about this movie. And I just haven't watched it yet because I can't stand him. Now, I did hear when the original trailer came out, I did hear that it like the trailer makes it look kind of like far lefty ish in the storyline. But evidently, it's not. It leans a bit right. If you're talking about a political like ideology. So we'll see. And yes, I'm fully aware some of these are on streaming and readily available, but I wasn't going to pass it up for 50 cents, right? I ended up spending $6.50 and got 13 things, I think. Yeah, 13. Sorry. Had to count and use my fingers and toes there. All right. This is the Mallorca Files, Season 1. Don't know anything about it, and it is BBC, which is a little daunting because they've gone to trash. They're basically state entertainment. However, there are some good shows that come out of BBC. So I'm interested to see if that's any good. Again, this is the complete first season of The Bridge, which I know nothing about, but that I do somewhere in the depths of my mind. I remember seeing a trailer for this when it first came out, this show, and there's a body found on a bridge between America and Mexico, like on the border. And so both sides of the bridge have to work together to solve the murder. I'm iffy about it, and I didn't hear anything after that. I heard when the show was coming out, but nothing after that. So I like TV shows on occasion. Like I find it enjoyable to find just random ones and watch the first season. If it's good, or if I mean, I don't even know if the show still exists. I don't think it does, or if I'm sure it's not being made anymore. But how many seasons there are, whatnot, I'm happy sometimes just watching the first season. Armageddon Time. I only bought this because of Anthony Hopkins. I love Anthony Hopkins. That man is a genius in the acting department. So this is not a movie that I would normally buy or watch, but I'm going to watch it because of him, and I'll review it. Again, Anthony Hopkins, the virtuoso. I don't know anything about this, but Anthony Hopkins is just fun to watch no matter what he's doing. Fool's Paradise. Now, I really don't know anything about this other than it's written and directed by Charlie Day, who's really funny. That being said, this is relatively new. Like, really new. And it has Ray Liotta in it. I'll review it. All right, Bushido Blues, listen up, man. I don't know anything about this. This is not samurai related, but this is either going to be really good or really bad. And either way, I may send it to you. So prepare yourself. Documentary. Ascension. It is something about, it examines the contemporary Chinese dream through staggering observations of labor, consumerism, and wealth, in cinematically exploring the aspiration that drives today's People's Republic of China. This film plunges into universal paradoxes of economic progress. Ladies and gentlemen, if your synopsis has a bunch of $12 words in it, maybe you need to hire like an AI program to dumb that down a little bit. Not all of us are brilliant. I mean, I am. Squeaky chair is. But some people are going to be confused by that. Joe Coy in Easter Sunday. I know this is relatively new and evidently did horribly. This is a brand new disc. There's not a scratch on it, nothing. I don't know anything. I mean, I saw the trailer for this. It wasn't something I was going to go to the theater and watch. Normally I wouldn't buy it, but 50 cents. I'll review it. Why did I get this one? Oh, let's see. Because it has Colin Firth in it. I like Colin Firth. Empire of Light. I have a feeling I'm going to despise this, but we'll see. Don't know anything about it. I may or may not review this. Fair warning. Okay. Meet Cute. I'm sorry. Like, I do not like Pete Davidson and Kaylee Kuko or Koku or whatever her stupid name is. But the trailer for this looked intriguing when I saw it originally. So I haven't watched a good rom-com in a long time. So maybe it's good. But after it came out, I hadn't heard anything else about it. So I'll review it. The Nan movie. This is the last one, y'all, with Catherine Tate, who was in Doctor Who. She was in The Office. This is just some comedy, like, road trip movie. And I was like, it's 50 cents. Like, it looks awful. Like, I'm sure it's going to be terrible, but maybe I'll be surprised. That's it. That's all of it. Can you believe I got all that for $6.50? Go to your local library. At least call them. Do you sell stuff? And if they do, go spend a couple hours looking around. You never know what you're going to find. Yeah, there was a lot of garbage up there as well. Stuff that I wouldn't touch even if it was free. That being said, be forewarned. The discs are not super good shape. Now, in town here, we happen to have a place that will resurface them for like $1. So I'll spend another $13 to get them resurfaced. The ones that are bad, or whatever it is. I'd say about half of them I'm a little concerned about. But it's 50 cents. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm not going to cry about it. As I said, most of these, with the exception of the TV series, most of these are easily accessible on streaming. But if I can own a copy of it and watch it at my leisure without having to worry about streaming, 50 cents is an easy choice. All right, this video's ran a bit long. My apologies, but I thought you might be interested in what we found at the library. I went with Nerdy Wife and Nerdy Daxton, and then had a really good cup of coffee from McDonald's. Weird. I wouldn't have guessed that. An iced coffee, mind you. All right. Anyway, look, I'm getting distracted. All right. We're going to get out of here till Monday when we review a movie. And you're going to enjoy it, as always. Hey, we're always glad you're here. Thanks again for showing up. We're going to get out of here. Enjoy your weekend. We're going to. Even if we just lounge around. For for Michael the microphone. See, I'm already discombobulated. For Michael the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big fat nerd. We'll see you on Monday.